Hey there my fellow witches, welcome to the Magical Den channel. If you are a beginner and stepping into the path of paganism, Wicca or witchcraft, or you're simply being drawn down this path, then you have made it to the right channel where you will find helpful knowledge about the craft, its rituals, tips and tricks. In today's video we will be discussing the Wiccan circle, an alternative to the Coven. You may or may not have heard of circles before in your explorations of Wicca. A circle is much like a coven in that it is a group of people coming together for the purpose of ritual worship and spell work. It is also a big place of learning, both for newcomers to the craft and for solitaries who are looking to find a sense of community in their practice. This relatively new form of spiritual community has evolved out of a desire for less structure and less hierarchy than what is typically experienced in a traditional coven. While you may see both circles and covens advertised in the same sections of online forums and directories, there are significant differences between these two types of Wiccan groups. For starters, covens are generally exclusive, and often are not open to new members. You typically can't just arrange to come in and be a part of a coven. A circle is much more open, with fluctuating membership, usually allowing new people to come and go in order to see if it is something they enjoy. In addition, circles tend not to follow a specific tradition. Some do, and they may ask that only those who practice under their tradition, or else are willing to learn, join them, but usually they're fairly eclectic groups that come together from many different traditions and backgrounds. Circles are much more informal than traditional covens. Circles come together to practice the craft, but without developing any hierarchy among members. No initiation is required, and there are no degrees to move through. There are no high priestesses or high priests. Attendance at meetings and rituals is not mandatory. A circle is more like a club, which makes many people feel more at ease and in control of their own spiritual paths. Of course, for some Wiccans, a club is a little too loose in terms of the bonds that can be formed through the long-term commitment involved in a coven. Having consistent membership creates a more solid group dynamic than might be possible in a circle. Nonetheless, circles can be an ideal way for solitary and eclectic witches to come together and discuss their religion with like-minded others, to have access to community for ritual and spell work, and to keep learning as they pursue their path. Thank you so much for listening. Always remember that knowledge is power. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified of the next upcoming video, and as always, brightest blessings to my fellow witches.